Close your eyes and take a deep, steadying breath. All the way down, feel it fill your stomach. The cold air of the season surrounds you, sharp and invigorating, carrying the faint scent of pine, snow, and distant smoke. With each exhale, let the weight of the mundane world fall away. You are stepping into a space beyond time, a sacred threshold where the unseen and the eternal meet. As your breathing deepens, the world around you begins to shift. In the distance, through winter's twilight, you see a flicker of firelight. It draws you closer, each step crunching through the frost-laden ground. Slowly, a great mead hall comes into view, its wooden beams strong and weathered, its roof rising high against the star-strewn sky. The glow of the hearth spills its seams, a beacon of warmth and welcome in the cold expanse. The great oaken doors stand tall before you, adorned with the carvings of runes and ancient symbols. They seem to hum with life, as if the stories they hold are eager to be shared. You reach out, feeling the worn grain of the wood under your fingertips. As you push gently, the doors creak open and a wave of warmth greets you, wrapping around you like a long-lost friend. Step across the threshold and enter the mead hall. The air is alive here, filled with the scent of spiced mead, evergreens, and the rich tang of burning wood. A roaring fire crackles in a central hearth, its light dancing along the walls. The timbers glow golden in the firelight, etched with the marks of those who have gathered here before. This is a hall that holds the stories of many winters, many lives, and many journeys. As you look around, shields and banners line the walls, their symbols and colours telling tales of bravery and wisdom. Wooden benches encircle the hearth, their surfaces worn smooth by countless hands, butts, and lives. This is no ordinary mead hall. It is a place where the threads of weird are spoken and woven, where wisdom is shared and where the sacred and the mortal meet. Feel the timber beneath your feet, grounding and solid. Listen to the soft hum of unseen voices, whispers that echo up and down the hall. They are not the voices of strangers, they are the voices of ancestors, spirits, guides, and they are gathered here to bear witness to your journey on these 12 nights. You are held here, supported by this space and its timeless energy. The warmth of the mead hall wraps around you as you find a seat by the great fire. The flames crackling softly, their glow spilling into the shadows. The space is alive yet calm, steeped in quiet reverence. The air holds the faint smell of wood smoke, pine, and there is something more ancient as an undertone, something that calls to the soul. As you sit in front of the fire, allow yourself a moment for the hall to settle around you. Hear the distant murmur of the voices, the creak of the wooden beams, and the steady hum of the fire. This hall is more than a place of refuge. It is our spiritual base for the 12 enchanted nights of Yule. It is where each journey will begin, where you will gather your thoughts, your breath, and your intent before stepping into the unseen each night. Close your eyes now and take in a deep breath. Let the air of the mead hall fill your lungs. Release it, slowly feeling your shoulders relax, your pulse begin to slow. With each inhale, let yourself settle deeper into this moment, surrendering to what may be. With each exhale, let go of any tension or distraction. The sounds of the hall begin to fade softly as though you are moving inward, away from the external world and toward the sanctuary of your own being. Your breath becomes the rhythm that guides you. You hear it soft, steady, and beneath that breath you sense your heartbeat, the ancient drum of your existence. You are arriving into yourself, remembering why you are here. Your intent in this moment is clear: to meet your Fylgja, your soul companion, the guide who has always been with you but now steps forward into your awareness. The warmth of the mead hall begins to shift, as though the space around you has softened. The fire still crackles gently, but it becomes distant now, a faint light glowing at your back as your attention turns towards something greater. In your mind's eye, you find yourself standing before the world tree. Its presence is immense, its roots stretched endlessly into the earth, weaving through the 9 worlds, while its branches rise high into the cosmos and out of sight, touching the very stars themselves. The tree's bark feels ancient and alive, its energy humming faintly beneath your fingertips, not dissimilar to the mead hall door. Take a moment here. Feel the ground beneath you, solid and steady. Allow your breath to root you to the world tree's life force, anchoring you into this sacred space. The threads of weird flow through its roots, through you, through all of existence. With each inhale, you feel yourself drawing on this ancient energy. And with each exhale, you feel yourself growing calmer, more focused, and deeper connected. From the base of the world tree, a path begins to unfurl before you. It is illuminated with a soft golden light, as though inviting you to step forward. Trust the path. It has appeared for you alone. The air around it feels alive, vibrant, and charged with the energy of the unseen. With a deep breath, take your first step onto the path, feeling its firmness beneath your feet. You know now that this path leads to a secret meeting place, where you and your Fylgja, your guide and reflection of your inner essence, awaits. As you walk, the landscape begins to transform. The towering roots of the world tree fade into the distance, replaced by a vast forest, step after step after step. The trees around you are ancient and still, and their branches swaying gently overhead, as though whispering a language only the soul can hear. The air is filled with the soft rustling of leaves, the distant songbird, and the faint hum of unseen life. You are moving toward a place that feels both new and deeply familiar. A space that has existed in your spirit for as long as you have been. The golden path winds gently through the forest, guiding you deeper and deeper and deeper, until the trees begin to part. You step into a serene clearing bathed in golden, soft light, as though the sun itself has poured its radiance into this sacred space. The air here is still, but unlike the forest, the air is heavy and thick with anticipation, and almost alive and buzzing with a sense of reverence. At the centre of the clearing, something begins to stir. The light gathers, coalescing into a form before your very eyes. This may be a quick flash, this may take 5 minutes. The lesson here is it will take as long as it needs to take. You need to be as patient as you need to be. Watch as at whatever speed your Fylgja manifests before you. This being may take the form of an animal, a wolf, an owl, a bear, or another creature whose energy calls to you. Sometimes it may appear as a human-like figure, a guided cloak in mystery or wisdom, definitely not to be crossed with Odin. Or it may present as just flowing energy, beautiful, abstract, luminous, and alive. There is no right or wrong here. Trust what you see, feel, and sense. Your Fylgja is a reflection of your soul, your destiny, and your essence, and it will show to you in the way that you are going to connect with it best. There is no judgment here on what you see or feel. Don't go with expectations, because you will truly be disappointed. Pause here for a moment. Take the time to observe. Truly observe. What do they look like? How does their presence make you feel? Are they familiar? Are they comforting? Are they a little bit scary? When you are ready, step forward with reverence. You are meeting an old companion, one who has been with you through every step of your journey. They have seen the highs and the lows, and they have guided you through it all. Let your voice rise, either aloud within your mind. I honour you, companion of my soul. I seek your guidance and presence as I walk the path of Yule and the year to come. They may nod, they may react, but your intentions are clear and said aloud for the universe to hear. Approach them with curiosity and respect. Take your time. Remember that patience is also a lesson here. And just like any conversation with an old friend, begin to talk. This is a sacred exchange, a conversation from the heart, where hopefully the head has very little say in the matter. Ask your questions. I'm sure you have many. Simple things like, what lessons do you hold for me for Yule? What strengths can I draw from you? How can I honour and walk with you these nights? Or what do I need to remember in the coming nights? I'm going to leave you here for a moment, but I remind you to listen after asking each question. Listening not only for words, but for emotions, impressions or visions, anything that may arise. Trust what comes. Your Fylgja knows how to speak to you in a way only you can hear. When the dialogue feels complete, offer a gift: bread, milk, mead or whiskey, placing it gently before your Fylgja. Watch as they accept it. As you will learn during the 12 Enchanted Nights, offerings are sacred tokens, symbols of your gratitude and commitment. Thank them for their presence and their guidance. Talk about honour and walking with trust. When the time feels right, offer your final thanks. Know that this connection does not end here. It has been with you eternal and will be with you eternal after. And you can return to this place whenever you feel the need, if this is where you strongly connect. Your Fylgja walks with you always. As you bow or thank one last time, the golden path reappears before you, winding back through the forest, step after step after step, feeling yourself returning, the landscape softening as you find yourself once more at the base of the wild tree. Not ready to quite come back just yet. Place your hands upon the world tree. Feel its steady strength anchoring you once more to your physical form. Take a deep breath, letting the energy settle into your body, your heart, and your mind. When you are ready, begin to return to the present moment. Feel the weight of your body, the rise and fall of your breath, and the surface beneath you. Feel the mundane as it awakens around you and the sounds get louder. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Ground yourself in the present completely. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Nothing has changed around you, and yet everything is different, because now you have met your Fylgja, your soul guardian that walks with you always. If you're so inclined with your practice, truly take time to journal about this. Record the forms the emotions, the impressions, the messages that resonated with you. Build on them if you are like me and that is how you enjoy to build spiritual connections. Reflect on how this connection will guide you through the next 12 enchanted nights. To honour your Fylgja, consider placing a token of them on your altar. A bead, a charm, a stone, artwork that you have found online, something that reflects its energy. And allow this to serve as a reminder of your bond and the guidance it offers as it walks the path ahead. Thank you for joining me on this evening, and I look forward to greeting you and your Fylgja on the first of the 12 nights on the 20th of December as we celebrate Mother's Night together.